Greetings, viewers and subscribers. This is BVI Channel 1, where we tell you nothing but undiluted truth. Do you know this man, honorable member as they call them, representing Abia State by name, Alice Mascot Ikwecheh? He recently declared his resignation from APGA to align with the impunity at the center, APC. Now, you want to know the power game behind it. Let me clear you. Just recently, he had a clash, almost a head-on collusion with the Minister of Finance, where he was questioning the disappearance of budget allocation meant for capital projects in the budget of 2024 and 2025.
It's Honorable Alex Mascot, Ikwecheh, and I represent the people of Akaba and the House of Firstly, I would like to appreciate our guests that have come. And I'm very particular about good news. The NRS boss has just given us good news. From my understanding, if I'm not mistaken, in 2024, the NRS shot up in their expected revenue by 12%. Correct me if I'm wrong. And in 2025, they also went up by 30%. So this is good news. What it invariably means is that the revenue service is doing well and that the country is generating money. So I applaud you for the work that you do. Now, I would also want to encourage you to avail us with the documents stating these facts so that we can have those documents here in the Parliament, this committee, so that we can always speak to those documents and make references. I would like to go back to the Minister for Finance and ask a few questions. Correct me if I'm wrong. And most of the questions that I will ask, please, let it not come across as if we're being intransigent or recalcitrant. We are only doing our job as members of this Parliament. One of the things that you said here that is quite profound is that in 2025, that is sometime in November, that the budget for 2025 that you've been able to fund by 30-something%, correct me if I'm wrong, you know we do not have those documents. That's correct. And from my understanding, it seems most of the areas that you've been able to tackle are maybe areas of personnel or recurrent expenditure. Correct me if I'm wrong. I would like to ask, with all these funds that was generated by NRS, Nigerian Customs, Nigerian Ports Authority, and all the relevant agencies that generate revenue for this great nation, with all the loans that was sent to the Parliament and the Parliament approved. I remember in 2025, sometime in June, an approval was given for $1.5 billion. In 2025, another approval was given for $2.2 billion.
And my people, immediately after that very confrontation, which you queried and almost getting to become a scandal on this government, boom, he was invited to Aso Rock. After meeting with President Tinubu, as we were told, he is now ready to align with APC at the center. And very soon we will start hearing, on your mandate we shall stand, he shall stand, not we. And you know what will become of the inquiry? It will be swept under the carpet. And that is what government means for most of the Nigerian politicians. And you call them honorable members. What a dishonorable people we have in power today. And I don't blame them, because Nigeria shone out their likes to represent them in power. Because I keep asking, between Nigerians and Nigeria, who was passed? Now, he is aligned, linked to the impunity at the center, and the 1.1 trillion naira questioning and disappearance of the fund will no longer be mentioned. How much do you think he was paid to align? But I tell you, Nigerians, that the fight to liberate you from this impunity is not a fight for the politicians. It is your fight for your own children. I rest my case. I just say, make I remind you now that Tinubu is all out to buy every buyable. But what is still eluding him is how to buy the Nigerian people. And it could be very simple. Deliver good governance to the people. But they refused. That is why I'm up against APC. Nothing more, nothing less. It's as if they have vowed to inflict pain through bad governance on Nigeria, as much as Nigerian people can take. But my problem with Nigerian people is that they keep adjusting to the pain of bad governance. They've fallen in love with their oppressors. They even work for their oppressors to continue oppressing them during elections. I don't want to say too much. It's an eye-opener to the Nigerian people. And the question will be, who shall we deliver? Who can we trust? Peter Obi? Perhaps. That is why Nigerians are all mobilizing for that one man they can trust. No wonder people hardly come out to vote any candidate outside Peter Obi in any political party. Even if Peter Obi campaign for that person, it is difficult for people to trust these politicians. But let us hope, because Igbos will say, no sinisi wherever it goes down, that the fish, when the head is rotten, the entire body is forgotten. And that is the case. And I just hope that Nigerians will make a statement come 2027. But the way things are going, and the way the body language of Nigerians is telling me otherwise, that Nigerians are not yet tired, aggressively tired of this bad governance and impunity happening in your country. Let me leave it at this and hope you help me share it to other Nigerians to see the kind of leadership you have. Deal with the message, leave the messenger. My name is Ashley Peters, your advocate for good governance. Bye-bye for now.